Ready to go now. Blaze Alexander digs in now.
Blaze Alexander.
Ripped to first, caught. One pitch and one out.
Ball one.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field?
Ball.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. The next
That's
offering
ball three.
misses. And the count is 3-1. That one ripped. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. One out. Runner at second.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And it gets by him. Here comes Rutschman around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Ball inside.
O'Neill over at second, one down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He circles the bases. Taylor Ward will hit next. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball one.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Out towards right center field. Doyle on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Denver. And getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. What do you have on him? Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike on the inside corner.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Westberg under it. And there's one away. Outside low. Ball 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next one
Ball,
just
that pitch is out.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that is that. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for the
Now the
Orioles.
third baseman,
Third
Jordan
baseman,
Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. 1 down. And first offering is fouled off. Wilson in his second season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. They got him off of waivers earlier this season.
Ball, that's off the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. That one lifted to left. McCarthy on the move. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Alonso steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second. That's out to center field. Alexander under it. And there are 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Ball. Hey.
This one in the air, center field. Alexander settles underneath it, and that is the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Blaze Alexander. And that is out of play. Foul ball there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. When you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Line drive. McCarthy takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second, here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Smoked to the left, base hit. Throw comes into 3rd, and they're at the corners with only 1 out. 0-2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out, and it remains 2-2. Double play ball to second to Tovar, and that's 2. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brenton Doyle.
What do you got?
Swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Hard hit, right side. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Just missed. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2. Right side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, throws to Henderson. What a double play that was. Start of the fourth. Now here's the Orioles DH, Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
1 away.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Ward over at first with 1 away. That clips the corner. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle gets under it, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Weston Wilson, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And now, Blaze Alexander. Alexander in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Look out! And it hit him. 2 outs. Runner at first. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. Bottom 4, now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Alexander makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and
this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ward swings through it for strike one. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run homer. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. Foul ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. To third, Castro. That ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ball 1.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jake McCarthy. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Towards first, but that rolls foul.
Ball 2.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Denver, here's the second baseman, Weston Wilson. Hard grounder just inside the line, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Moniak has a beat on it, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McCarthy under this one. Out number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Number 7 getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Deal 1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot.
Oh, that's inside.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he's out on the tag. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Ezequiel Tovar digs in now.
Ball, that's outside.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. One run is in, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now around second, going for third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Nope,
no
that's the
problem
ball.
handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
On the ground to first, and that one handled. Takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the designated hitter.
Now pitching.
Valente Beozo takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball one.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Taylor Ward blasts one out. His second homer of the night. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Pinch hitting for the Orioles. Number 7, Jackson Holiday.
Two runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out blind, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
High fly ball, right field. Moniak under it. 2 down. So back to the top. The order. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Colton Cowser. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. Down low and kicks away. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. That one misses. Ball 3. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot, their 3rd home run of the inning. Julian in plenty of time to first. That'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Jake McCarthy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Here's Colorado's D8.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time out.
bunting, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him. 2 away. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Throws to second. There's the tag.